Miss Stacy Brown is the president, sounded pretty good, of the Shreveport-Bossier Tourist Bureau. A, thank you for joining us. B, what the heck? How did this happen? How long has this been in the works? Miss USA, Miss Teen USA. What an opportunity. I haven't even asked a question yet.
I know. Isn't it exciting?
It's better than exciting. Look, I will just repeat what I said last hour, and I don't want to take up, you can stay as long as you want. I said, we talk about Shreveport's problems all the time. What we need, what we don't have, not only us, but everybody. This is such an opportunity to showcase, to billboard, to present ourselves to lots, not just Fox TV, not just, good Lord, a worldwide television audience, but lots and lots of really important corporate sponsors and connections and people who can, if we make a good impression, who can help this town.
Absolutely. You know, this is a great opportunity to showcase what a great place this is to live, to work, and do business.
Give us
so
a little
this
history.
is an economic development.
How did it come about, Stacy?
Yeah.
You know, they were really looking at staying in Las Vegas, where they've been the last couple of years, and said, you know what, we'd really love to go back to our roots and see something different. And so they were kind of brainstorming on where to go. And
they contacted us first?
Yes, they contacted us
they
and said, would you
Miss,
be interested?
They is the Miss USA people.
The Miss Universe is the parent company.
Right.
And the current president of the Miss Universe organization started with them back in I believe it was 99 or 2000, when it was here. And that was her first pageant as a vice president of the organization. And she is now the president. And said, you know what? I know some people still. Let's go back to Shreveport-Bossier. We had such a wonderful time there. And it went so well that they were excited about coming back.
What were some of their things they needed? I mean, a lot of people are griping about Hirsch, but they were fine with it being at Hirsch, and we're fine again now, right?
You know, we looked at a variety of opportunities. Of course, timing is part of it. When you've got a short timeline, things are already booked in a number of the venues. So we looked at different opportunities, looked at what fit, and they said, you know what, let's go back to Hirsch. The Mudbugs organization, Encompass Sports, they were very open to it and said, let's take a look at it and really showcase the Hirsch. And so it will be at George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum.
How involved were they, Tommy Scott, Scott Muscat, et cetera, in helping you guys put the deal together?
Scott Muscat was right there every step of the way, really showing them every inch of the Hirsch and its capabilities.
He needs to be a little more dynamic, wouldn't you say?
Oh, I don't know. It's we need to package him.
Boy, no kidding.
So these folks will be arriving. They're going to be here for a week and a half and pumping huge amounts of money. Can you put a dollar figure on it?
You know what? We can, because back when they were here in Baton Rouge in 2015, they applied for the performing arts tax credits with the state of Louisiana. So they have to prove their in-state spend. So they spent almost $4.3 million in the state of Louisiana, which obviously at that time would have been around Baton Rouge. Mm-hmm. And that was just for Miss USA. So this time they're coming for both Miss USA and Miss Teen USA. So we can expect that spend to be probably $4.5 to $5 million directly from the pageant.
I mean, there's going to be literally, well, I mean, you've got 50 young ladies or 51. You've got their entourages, so to speak. You've got, I mean, there's going to be, I would say, 200, 300, 400 people.
So don't forget, it's 51 per pageant.
Yeah,
so it's 102 contestants.
All their families and their glam squads and all that stuff.
Glam squads is good. How do I hook up with a glam squad?
Let me get into some nuts and bolts if you can. Who are we going to have, like, entertainment-wise, host-wise? What can you leak out yet?
Well, so far, we do know Vanessa and Nick Lachey. This is really the 20th anniversary of its first appearance here in Shreveport-Bossier. It was here in 1997, the first Miss USA, the second in 1998. In 1998, we hosted both the Miss USA and Miss Teen, but they were at separate times. And that is when Vanessa Manillo won and when Nick Lachey was here.
Yes, when they met. Now they went their separate ways for a while and saw one or two other people. But that literally was, they've been married, what, 7, 8, maybe 10 years now.
It's been quite a while. So they're excited about the opportunity to come back where it kind of all started.
But there's also, at the time, when around 2000, when Nick Lachey, Drew Lachey, when 98 Degrees was one of the biggest top 40 acts there was. Who of that ilk might be? Are you allowed to tell us?
We can't go into that yet.
Sure you can.
No, we can't.
Matt, get the whiskey.
But you know, and we talk about 98 Degrees. So they were here in 98, and in 98 they really weren't known yet. Mm-hmm. So this helped launch their career. So they came back in 99 really to say thank you for launching their career. So just think of all the opportunities we have here.
Any idea of the host, the judges? I mean, it just, come on.
We're going to have some more announcements. But, you know,
Stacy,
think about the history when we had the announcement yesterday. Mm-hmm. One of the young ladies that was there was Miss Louisiana, who is here locally.
Sure.
And,
Lauren, you mean, yeah.
Lauren Visa. And so Lauren said, you know what? I was in the audience with my mother when it was here before. And several of the people there said, you could be in this pageant in the future. Mm-hmm. And look where we are.